Greetings.
We are on a few seconds delay, so we might not... Okay, we should be able to see the stream now, and maybe like a second. It's loading. Okay, I see it. Okay, we're here. Hello everyone. I don't know if any viewers have joined the chat yet, but we are live from March Masksness official HQ, although this stream is in no way official. Chatting about
No.
March Masksness with some of the people that have been eliminated, some of the people who didn't get to compete this year, and maybe we'll have some special guests from the people who are currently trying to solve some very complicated door puzzles. Hopefully.
It's a shame we didn't get to compete because I think I would have been good at door puzzles. But you know, my competitor, Steel Spectre, you know, he's pretty cool, so I guess it happens.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the first round wasn't scored for who would do well in the second round, so... Did you see they even wrote knowledge as one of my abilities on the brief, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean...
For those of you who don't know, or maybe don't know us, I'm Mystic. That was my friend Phantom talking, and we also have with us Dame Atlas.
Oh, yes, hello. Greetings.
Now, Dame Atlas, you're from Apex City, am I right?
Yes, originally, although lately I have been spending an awful lot of time in the deep expanse of space.
Oh, in space? What's that like?
It is quite adventurous and exciting.
I've never been to space. That does sound pretty exciting.
People might have... Sorry.
No, please, go right ahead.
Oh, people in my dimension were trying to get to space, but I don't know if we got there. It's been a while since I've been home. Space seems nice, though.
It is a fairly pleasant time depending on the locations you choose to visit.
Ooh, so did you have an unpleasant time in space also?
The last location that Lady Meridian and I visited, maybe it did unfortunately become destroyed due to a very intense battle with a great and powerful foe.
Oh. That sounds pretty cool.
So you weren't in March Madness this year, but you did compete last year?
Yes, I was one of the competitors of March Madness 2020.
How was
And
that?
I have returned this year to support Lady Meridian.
Oh, so Meridian is one of your friends.
Yes, we have traveled together across the cosmos, along with a few other compatriots.
Oh, so you're kind of like us, but with space instead of dimensions.
Dimensions, you say?
Yeah. We travel through various dimensions. Are you familiar with the theory of the... Are you familiar with the theory of the multiverse?
I have read it in passing during my training.
Oh, really? What did you think about it? It's so fascinating to see, like, the way that the universe can expand infinitely, but all dimensions are technically close, or they can, like, be overlapping each other, and I'm sorry, I get a little excited.
No, by all means, please, express yourself to your heart's content.
Yeah, but, I'm from a different dimension than, I mean, Mystic is.
Yes, Mystic. That's my name.
Yeah. What other name would you have? sorry. It's weird to call you by your hero name.
Well, sometimes when we're in public, it's important to keep a secret identity.
Hmm.
I'm just
I
adding some links to our stream. Sorry, that's what I'm doing right now if I seem distracted.
It is perfectly all right.
Is Dame or Atlas either of your names?
No, it is not.
Yeah, Phantom over here just goes by a mononym and does not use a secret identity.
Yeah,
Although
my name's just Phantom.
they kind of try to be as secret as possible all the time, though.
I
Yeah.
While I do have a more preferably legal name, Dame Atlas is probably my more well-known moniker, being the child of a great hero such as Lady Goliath.
Oh. So you're from like a hero legacy family.
I suppose, although I am not sure how much further back it goes.
Oh. So you're kind of like Quint, only except Quint hates that his parents are heroes. Well, I guess
I
they hate that they want him to be a hero.
Yeah, it's complicated.
While I am sure your friend has his reasons, I I believe that being a hero is a grand and noble tradition.
I don't think you would get along well with Quint. Do you get along with your family? Your mom?
Uh, if it is all the same, I would prefer to not comment.
That's
Fair.
fine.
So March Madness last year was in some kind of like gym, right? Have you heard about what we're doing this year? We're on this wild island, with dinosaurs and stuff.
It does appear to be a more natural environment versus the more planned and rigid setup of last year's event.
Have you ever seen a dinosaur before?
Yes, I travel with a companion who can turn himself into a dinosaur.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes, Sir Dakota is quite cool.
Well, we basically camped out in the jungle all week this past week, so I mean, it was almost, well, in some ways it was a relief to be eliminated because now we're in this nice hotel area on this little portion of the island. Um, but Phantom and I are sticking it out here to support our two mates that are still in the bracket, Feedback and Rainy Woodrose Sunrise, who could still use your votes as round two is ongoing. You can find the link to the bracket at marchmasness.com, um, which I have put in the chat. I will put in the chat once more. Um, yeah, so, we were just looking for something to do while we anxiously await for the results from our teammates to see if they can make it through those gates. For anybody who maybe isn't paying attention to the competition, the current match right now is each competitor was put in front of a set of gates that have some kind of complicated locking mechanism with, was it instructions written in some language uh, that no one understands and maybe has to figure out how it works. Um, so currently our teammates Feedback and Rain are trying to figure out how to unlock those. I think they have the potential to do well. I don't know much about their opponents though, So hopefully they can do better than their opponents. I see we have a few people in the chat. Anybody got favorite competitors still in the bracket? Um, do you have any teammates that are still competing, Dame Atlas?
As I have mentioned, Lady Meridian is the only member of the Apex City crew that I have personally worked with that is still in the running. I've also worked alongside 8, who unfortunately was eliminated in the previous round.
Right.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a great shame. 8 is one of the most noble heroes I have ever met.
Oh well, I guess you don't need to be noble to grab a lot of flags off dinosaurs. Sorry. I mean, I didn't grab enough flags either, so who am I to say anything?
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts to be eliminated in the first round.
Yeah, and I was so close with my competitor. I mean, I guess I was really intimidated because I don't meet too many other magic users, and here's this guy whose brief says that he has infinite powers of a demon prince, and wow, were they impressive. Um,
You got to see them
Congratulations
up
to Warlock.
close.
Well played. What?
You got to see them up close. His powers.
I saw him from a distance. I did not want to get close to him, and you know, I saw him knocking over huge amounts of trees in the forest, and Quint told me that he saw him wrestling a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So
I don't understand why he has to knock over trees.
maybe he
Yes,
didn't do it
I
on
do not
purpose.
believe the trees are dinosaurs carrying flags.
No. Unless the dinosaurs could turn into trees?
It's not outside of the realm of possibility, I suppose.
I didn't see any dinosaurs as trees, but you know.
Anything's possible during March Masksness.
Yes, but I have faith and feedback in Wayne making it through. They're both pretty talented people, and they're both super cool.
Yes.
I find it tactically interesting that after a challenge focused more on athletic ability, the competitors that remain are faced with a test that focuses more on their intellectual prowess or problem solving skills.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, it's an interesting contrast. The favorites for the last round are not necessarily the favorites in this round.
No.
it just proves that it helps to be a well rounded hero with an aptitude for every aspect of the art.
Yeah. How do you think you would do, Dame Atlas, if you were competing this year?
While I do consider myself a very well, I consider myself a fairly well trained hero. Looking at the roster of competitors this year, I do not believe that I could keep up with some of the powers that are on the table, so to
Yeah,
speak.
Boom, who you competed against and lost against last year, is also competing again.
Yes, I wish her only the best of luck. She is a great competitor and a very pleasant friend.
Aw. That's exciting about March Madness. We can make friends with the people we went against. You know.
Or lose to, I guess.
Or listen, yeah. I got to meet Steel Spectre out in the jungle, and I really have hopes that he's going to continue on because he's a pretty cool guy, and it's nice to have another ghost theme hero out there.
Yeah, that's a great attitude to take, Phantom. I'm not sure I feel that way necessarily about Warlock, but I mean, he did a great job getting them flags, so.
So you're saying is that if Warlock loses, you wouldn't be too upset.
Well, so he has experience with other languages and researching stuff. According to his bio, he has access to an arcane library, so I honestly hope he does well in this next challenge, uh, because it seems up his alley. I thought I would do well in round two if I had a chance to be there, which I don't, so I'm hoping he does well.
Yeah, he's going against Stagehand, right? Is
Yes,
that right?
yes, I think so.
Stagehand is also from Apex City. Do you know Stagehand, Dame Atlas?
I must confess I am not necessarily familiar with Stagehand. Um, as March Masksness is an event outside of time, uh, it is. It makes sense that I have encountered heroes from after my time that I am in
Yeah,
currently.
yeah. That makes sense. Uh, any thoughts about the future heroes of Apex City? What do you think about how the heroes, changed?
I am glad to see that Apex City remains in good hands.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, um, Dame Atlas, what kind of. I'm curious, because we didn't get to see you compete this year, what are your abilities like?
Uh, I, unlike my mother, was not gifted with any sort of superhuman powers. I have simply dedicated my time to perfecting that which I can do. I consider myself at peak physical capability and am quite familiar with my weapon of choice.
Hmm.
Oh,
That sounds
I
pretty
think it's
rad.
I think it's really cool that you still go out there even without any powers. I don't have any superpowers either. It's just me and my brain
And a little bit of tech.
and a little bit of tech, yeah. But I've all the tech I have I've improved upon because of my own skills at enhancing technology.
Hmm.
The true strength of a hero is not measured by their powers or abilities. It is simply the strength of the heart that drives them to do good.
Well, I hope I'm doing good. It's hard to tell sometimes.
If you find yourself concerned, I have learned that is a fair sign that you are in fact doing good. Those who think they are doing good without flaw are often misguided.
Hmm. That's reassuring, actually. Well, we are hoping other people will join us later in the evening, but it's just the three of us so far. Um, we are totally open to questions from the chat if anybody has any. Otherwise, we're just here chilling. Um, I also want to talk about how we are considering doing more of these streams in the future, and on that lineup is possibly an Among Us related stream. Um, that requires more people to join, and I wanted to give everyone more notice if they wanted to do that. But if you're listening to this right now and you're interested, feel free to message us on Discord or message me on Twitter. Um, Also, um, other things I had considered were maybe doing um, a like Scriblio stream, which is kind of like Pictionary type thing. Um, but in the meantime, we can just keep chatting. But I thought I would mention that just for logistics, so we haven't talked about that for a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, there is room for one more. Uh, Also, Queen Bee, if you would like to put those questions in, you can continue to send them through our Discord, or you could put them through our Twitch link, um, so that the audience can also see them. But either way, totally works out. I'm gonna link you our Twitch, just in case. Um, to get my URL and get it before it loads so that it will make sound. Just in case. There it is. Um, yeah. There has been a lot of cool stuff for March Madness. I also want to highlight that there is a March Madness musical. Um, I will pull up a link for that too. It's really cool. I'm not going to say too much about it in character, but if you're interested in an audio drama with really cool singing and stuff, that is definitely worth checking out. Um, I'm just gonna go to Twitter to check that out. Um, yeah.
How's your singing?
Me?
Yeah.
Um, uh, Karaoke worthy, I suppose.
I don't think I've ever heard you sing.
I don't really sing for other people.
No?
No.
You wouldn't
That would explain
you
why you
wouldn't
haven't
sing
heard
for
it.
anyone?
What?
You wouldn't sing for anyone?
Um,
Come on.
what does that mean?
You what?
Phantom, what does that mean?
I'm just saying, there's no circumstances where someone asks you to sing for them and you wouldn't sing for them. Like, I'm just,
Is
no,
that
I'm
something
just
that
saying.
happens in your dimension? Do people just go up and ask you to sing?
No.
Well, yes.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Just
Hi.
Hello.
passing by.
We have a special guest on our call. It's a current competitor who you should vote for, Queen Bee.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Wow, this
welcome.
is nice.
Hello. It's nice
Now,
Hello.
to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you.
Queen Bee, I
It's
believe
nice.
you're joining us from, is it Cadence?
Oh, yes. British Columbia.
That's very cool. I heard that you have a lot of your teammates still competing this round as well.
We've been well. My entire team is here. 0 degrees was more like a foe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we don't exactly get along.
interesting. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, they. It's kind of embarrassing. They were they they were doing a show at the mall, and people kept dropping due to hypothermia.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
if they just their cold aura kept going out of control and they just didn't care. They kept dancing. So uh, my friend Angie just confronted them, jumped in, and said, and well, 0 degrees just challenged her to a dance off.
Hey, excuse me for my language, but that's fucked up.
Oh, yes.
Well, yeah, I personally I think it's really important for people to try not to use their powers to hurt people actively. So
Yeah.
good for you at putting a stop to that. My
I
Yes,
gosh.
it
agree.
is. It
I
is.
agree. And also, yeah, deactively and also inadvertently. I mean, I've hurt some people with mine.
Yeah, same. Um, but that's cool. So you're calling in from the puzzles and
From
gates of
this,
the
yeah,
island.
from this giant gate that's honestly giving me some trouble.
Oh,
So you can control bees?
Yes, I can. It's
Okay,
it's more of a partnership, but yes,
that's really cool.
and I can
Like,
walk on walls,
oh,
dance on
oh,
dance on
that's
the ceiling.
so. Do you know how to dance like the way that bees do? I heard that they like make maps with their footwork.
Yes, it's one of the things that before I got my powers, it was one of the things that drew me to bees.
That is really
nice.
cool.
I felt like a kinship.
So, Queen Bee, from reading the bios on the March Masksness website, it seems like your team is mostly dancers and not necessarily superheroes.
Yes, in my Earth, we do things a little different. It's people with powers usually just perform.
Oh, I could never do something like that. Being up on a stage and people watching me.
We have a friend who's from a dimension like that, Rain. His
Oh
dimension,
yeah.
superheroes are more. It's almost like a reality show type of thing. Like they do their own stunts, but the villains are hired to put on a show,
Oh, that's fascinating. We do something like that, but it's more like it's more of a show.
like dance battle
Mm.
type stuff.
So many dance battles. But honestly, Phantom, I think you could be on a stage if you wanted.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
You have
there's the
presence.
song. What
You have presence.
I do?
Oh yeah, you got the whole mysterious thing. Worked great for you.
That's true.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I know how to dance, but I don't know if my dancing is the kind of dancing other people know. And I like to sing, but I never sang for anyone.
Oh,
Uh,
no pressure. I understand.
well, maybe I'll get the chance in the future. You
Maybe
never
we can
know.
have a karaoke night sometime, Phantom.
Yeah.
So, um, you have Queen Bee, your teammates, Ban Raven, Violence Violet, and Elementum are also competing right now.
Yes.
That's
And
really
honestly,
exciting.
I think right now Bane Raven has the best chance.
Oh,
Mm.
She's
interesting.
really methodical. Like you wouldn't think about that about her, but she is very organized. So I think if anybody's gonna figure out the code, it's gonna be her.
That's interesting. She has, let me see her bio here, super strength, but
Oh.
she also apparently has a knack for organization. So that's very
Yeah,
cool.
she does all our training and workout schedules.
Oh. Nice. Well, I wish all of you luck.
Why? Thank you. Oh,
Oh, a note from the chat here says, I think Phantom actually tries to avoid having presents.
Yeah.
I guess that is part of the reason for the invisibility.
Yes, being invisible kind of gives you no presence.
Well, Queen Bee, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans out there?
Well, I just want to say that I'm truly, truly thankful for their support, and that I hope me and the rest of Rhythmix can move can move past this round and throw a huge concert on this island.
I did hear that there's going to be a dance party towards the end of the competition, so we'll have to be vigilant to see that. I don't know what I'm saying here. But that is if anybody hasn't heard about that yet, check the hashtag March Masksness no space hashtag on Twitter for details about that. It will be out there. I also will see if I can paste a link to that tweet in the chat.
Nice. Oh, and I see we have another current competitors around here.
Hello! Hi everyone! I'd like to introduce you to Boom from. I don't know what city you're from, Boom. Sorry, maybe maybe you can't hear me. Sorry. Uh, uh. Okay, 1 second.
It must be hard to talk to us all the way from inside the jungle.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of reception they have out there in
It's
the
spotty at best.
the puzzle part of the island. Okay,
Can
everyone,
you hear
I
me
think
now?
yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, yay! I'm sorry. I was having some technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. Things have been kind of rough out here, so I guess my communicator I guess something happened with it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries at all. We're over here sitting pretty in the losers lounge, I believe you named last year.
I did. I felt bad because Ian lost his round and I wanted to do something nice for him. So I coined the term losers lounge and I didn't realize until maybe a few weeks later that it wasn't the nicest thing to call it. But by that point the name had kind of stuck. So that's what it is now, and I think that maybe we might be the losers because let me tell you, it's been a while since I've had a hot meal.
Mm-hmm. It is, well, while we were competing in the jungle last week, Quint, our teammate, was telling us about how comfortable this hotel was, and now, yeah, Phantom and I agree. It's very nice to actually be here and not in the jungle.
Yeah, I bet the sheets are really nice. Do you sleep on a bed with like actual sheets there?
Mm-hmm. It's very nice not to be
Yes?
camping anymore.
I
But
mean,
don't
I never really minded camping.
but don't worry, you'll either join us soon or win another round. So,
It's really tough for me because I'm up against Sailfish this round, and he's super nice. And I feel like no matter who gets to advance this round, it's like we both win, but also kind of by the same token, we both lose. So
oof.
it's tough. I was hoping, while I've got you all here, I was hoping that someone would actually be able to help me out with this gate puzzle. Um, so we're all trying to open these doors, and mine keeps asking me for my mom's credit card information. Do you guys think that's right?
Hmm. You know,
No? Wait, it's asking you for your mom's credit card information? Are you sure that's the door and not someone else?
Here, I'm gonna show you what it does when I try to enter an answer.
oh no.
It makes that noise.
Uh-oh.
It just keeps doing this.
Huh.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't think I'm gonna win this round, guys.
Do not be disheartened, Boom. I believe in you.
Aw, thanks. I'm trying real hard. I guess I'd like to give a shout out to the rest of my teammates who are still in the field. Beep Boop's out there, and personally, I think that Beep Boop is my favorite to win because she's very cool
Mm-hmm.
and she's also very smart. And her brain is a computer, which means that she can figure out just about any puzzle that's in front of her. I don't know if her Wi-Fi reception is going to be really great out here, but I'm sure that she has enough data that she can use.
Oh, that's fascinating. I would love to get to talk with her and understand how she works. That sounded more creepier than I meant it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll bet you guys will meet each other during the dance party that she's making up.
Oh, she's the one throwing it.
Oh!
She's
Awesome.
definitely coordinating it. Beep Boop loves dance parties, and I'm not so good at them, but I am gonna do it because she is my friend and I love her.
Aw,
Mm.
that's so sweet. I wonder if all of us are going to be in the dance party. Maybe we can convince the rest of our team. Because I don't think Cat
Well,
and Quinn are going to do it.
uh, I mean, I guess. I mean, as long as you don't like put them in the middle of a dance circle, maybe. I don't know. I'm not good at dancing either, but I do think it would be fun.
I'm beginning to get the sense that none of us think we're very good at dancing.
Well, I think one person here thinks she is very good at dancing.
Well, I'm not one to brag.
Yeah, she literally can dance on the ceiling, so who can compete with that? Um, yeah,
I can
that's
dance on the ceiling, kind of.
yeah, I guess that's
Oh,
also true. Oh man, what is a dance party with a bunch of superhero kids gonna be like? I don't know. I guess
Superheroes, but we're all teenagers, so I would have to assume that it's going to be fairly awkward.
true.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be awkward. I mean, I will be there, so.
Well, all you know what? It will be a great way to unwind from this tournament that we're all doing our best at, and we're all trying extremely hard to compete in. We're all
I think there's
just
something wrong with your
He just
gate. Mine doesn't do
oh,
that.
he
doing
just
our
keeps
best.
So you are up against Sailfish. Is he the youngest person left in the competition?
I think he may have been the youngest person to start out the competition. He's 12.
Oh wait,
I
no, I'm
Oh no,
do
remembering.
no, no,
believe there
no.
was an 11-year-old
Elliot
year old.
is younger.
Yeah, Elliot was 11.
Oh,
Well,
geez.
he's 11.
Is there like, I mean, none of this is really above board because I think we're all minors, but is there like special paperwork they have to sign if you're like a super minor? Not like
Huh.
super powered, but just like really young.
Yeah, Elliot should not have been in that jungle. I mean, he did an amazing work, but just not the right environment.
Well, on the other hand, Selfish did get past all of those dinosaurs in the first round, so I guess he does know what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess he can take care of himself. And like you
Yeah,
said,
hopefully.
if you lose, at least it means that nice kid gets to make it through, right? So,
And
I
I'll get to
mean,
cheer for him from the stands after I have a meal that's warm and a shower that's also warm and a bed that has sheets on it and is not made of twigs and rocks.
and listen, he's 12 years old, yeah, but I started traveling the multiverse at 11 years old, so I don't think the age is too much of a factor. I think you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and I mean, I went camping with my Girl Scout troop when I was like 11 or 12, so I guess this isn't that much different.
were there like hordes of dinosaurs roaming around at the same time?
No, but we did have a lot of mosquitoes.
Fair.
I don't think I saw a dinosaur at 11, but I'm pretty sure saw some stuff when I started traveling. The multiverse is a weird place.
Yeah, I've never gotten a chance to travel the multiverse before. What's that like?
Oh, it's so incredible. there's nothing quite like it. Getting to see different dimensions, getting to see the minute or large changes in between different places. Some dimensions where the things you would never believe happen or happening, or the way people interact with another is so vastly different. To just get to experience that all, it's one of my favorite things. I'm sorry, I just get so excited.
Oh no, I love it.
Phantom is right, but I would like to add it's confusing and disorienting, especially when you meet alternative versions of yourself.
Yeah, but you get used to it.
If that ever happened, what's that like?
It's like,
I guess it depends on your other self.
yeah, the first time we met an alternate version of me, she tried to imprison us, and that was rough.
Buddy.
But Phantom assures me that sometime we'll meet friendly other selves. So
We have met some friendly other selves. Not everyone we've met has been.
okay, we met friendly other selves of other people, just not of me. That is right.
You'll meet one day.
Yeah. Um. So, uh, how excited is everyone for round 3? I don't even remember what the prompt is for that one. But I believe it's
That's a good
something to
question.
do with survival skills. So look forward to more camping if you do win the next round, Boom.
I'm good at surviving. I have a lot of skills pertinent to the topic of surviving things.
Ooh, what are your skills?
Well, I can make stuff blow up with my mind. Um, I can lift super heavy things. I stopped a car recently, so that was super cool. I think that I'm getting the hang of flying. I'm still kind of coming into my power, so like I get different things. Like I can use shields a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I can make constructs. A lot of that is just cosmic energy that I've got in my body that I can call upon. And I do also have an angry god that's currently imprisoned in my brain, but it's okay. We're working on that. And
I'm sorry.
about 6 weeks
What?
ago, it's a whole thing. It's fine. It turns out that a big part of my powers is I create negative rifts in the universe, and that's how my explosions work. But one time I did that, and I accidentally imprisoned the Egyptian god Amun Ra in my mind. So we're working on getting them out. This isn't a permanent thing,
Mm-hmm.
but little weird. And then about 6 weeks to, I don't know, time's a little bit fuzzy because I was in a coma after this, which is like this whole
Oh,
other thing.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I did open a rift in the space-time continuum and throw a supervillain in there and seal it up. So I'm super sorry in advance if you ever run into her, because I
it's
think she's very mad.
Mm.
we've had a lot of, well, not a lot of really terrible people like that, but hopefully we never meet.
You
Well,
know
your
what?
lives are very eventful.
I really hope you don't either. Anyway, oh gee,
Oh man.
okay, I'm so sorry. This was super fun. I do have to go because it won't stop doing this. So I
Oh my
think I have to
gosh.
figure out what's going
I
on with my gate. But thank you so much for having me. I hope that we get to talk again soon. This was
Wishing you the
super fun.
best,
yeah.
Boom. We'll
Thank
definitely call you
you.
next stream, whether you're in the lounge or still on the island. Wishing you the
I'm making
best.
a heart with my hands.
Do your best,
Break a
Boom.
leg.
It was pleasant to meet you again.
Yes, goodbye, gang.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's nice.
Yeah, she seems really cool. I hope she does well. I hope her gate stops making that noise. That doesn't. Your gate's not making that noise.
No, it's kind of just clunks when I try to hit it. It sounds a little hollow.
Huh.
I've sent a few bees inside to see if I can move the mechanisms, but
Oh,
so
that's a
far
great
they're too
idea.
heavy. I'm trying to figure out these glyphs, but it's not really my field.
Well, looks like we just had another person call into our stream. If they're ready.
Almost, actually. I'm actually trying to find out the Twitch channel I'm supposed to be jumping into.
Oh, so we are streaming from twitch.tv/runaway sorcery. And we are picking up the audio from this group call, so you are currently being broadcasted to the stream.
Welcome.
Oh, well, thank you guys. I definitely appreciate it. How is everybody?
Oh, great. We're just chilling here, talking to a whole bunch of different people, meeting new people. It's nice to meet you. Let me see. I believe you are the Unrivaled?
Yeah. Oh gosh, wait, which one am I supposed to be playing today?
Whichever one
Sorry.
you want to be playing.
Yeah.
So Phantom
Okay.
is here if you want to do Ghost
Yeah.
Buddies.
I was thinking about doing Steel Spectre. So I'm actually gonna let you guys pick if you don't mind.
Oh no. Right in Twitch chat. No,
Oh,
just
no.
kidding.
Wait, what?
I kinda think it would be fun to have Sir Spectre.
All right.
I can do Steel
Everybody
Spectre.
pretend. And I believe we have Steel Spectre here on the call with us.
Hey, I actually really just wanted to check in on Phantom.
Hey!
How are you?
It's nice to not be out in the jungle at 84, but I'm about a little disappointed, but not in a bad way. I'm really excited that you advanced. And
Well,
I didn't.
trust me, I definitely think I had a lot more luck on my side. You would have blown me out of the water any other day.
Aw, thank you.
No problem. And we're still doing our annual Steel Phantom meetup after just like all of this, right?
Yeah, of course, of
Okay.
course.
Okay, I have to ask, what kind of food do you like?
Oh, well, I'm vegan, so I don't eat any meat or anything like that.
Okay. Well, no, I can definitely find some pretty cool vegan places in Halcyon, I'm pretty sure. I'm still new to the city though, so we might have to run around a little bit.
That's okay. I tend to be new to most places.
Any chance you could introduce me to your friends though?
Oh yeah, everyone. So this is Mystic. She's one of
Hello.
my companions that I traveled the multiverse with.
Hey, Mystic.
Hi, Phantom's told me a lot about you.
Oh.
Yeah, I've said some stuff. Uh, we have Dame Atlas, who's from the past.
Well met. And yes, I am from the past and also space.
Okay, but like, how far back in the past? Is it like no cell phones?
I believe the year is currently, it's sometime in the 70s. Once I began my space travels, I've sort of lost track.
Okay, I feel like you and my mom would would get along a whole bunch then. She likes all the music from the 70s.
And then we have Queen Bee, who's still competing.
Hey, Queen
just
Bee.
like you
Oh
are.
yes. Hi. Oh, I think you're competing against my friend Jaden. Elementum.
Oh, yes, I am. Elementum is a very formidable opponent. I mean, like, I feel like my bracket has been the absolute hardest of all of March Masks right now.
See, I believe
Oh,
you're
yeah.
in the Cadence bracket, is that right?
I believe so. Yeah, it was the last bracket out of the 4.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I remember
double-check
ours
that.
was our matchup was at the very bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were like seat number 32 or whatever.
Oh yeah, just right there. Well, being the new kid both in town and I guess the multiverse?
Yes.
That's gonna put you at the very back of it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I gotta ask you guys though. Out of everywhere in the multiverse, because I'm a kid who's definitely moved around a whole bunch and new to Halcyon, but like out of the multiverse, like where's like your favorite place you've been?
I think Mystic should go first.
My favorite place that I've been. Um, hmm. You know, I haven't been to that many dimensions that I've enjoyed being in
Oh,
accidentally.
come on, there has to be one. The
Uh,
library was fun until
oh
the end
yeah,
of it.
yeah, the the library was nice until the end. Uh,
I'm kind of assuming that like there is a dimension just full of ice cream, and if somebody could just like steer me that direction.
I mean, I could take you there. I have the
Okay,
ENA.
so that is for
The
real a
cruise one?
thing.
Yeah, I've been there. It's not my favorite, but you know, it's a really cool place. No pun intended.
That was definitely pun intended.
There's this dimension I've been to, where, well, okay, there's a lot of places I've been to, but I think my favorite dimension, you know, because a lot have so many things that make them so amazing or special, like celebrations, or this one place where you can go mining for gemstones, and they all have special properties. But I think my favorite dimension is my home.
wow,
It's
we haven't been there yet.
you never will,
Why?
Oh,
because I ran away from home and I'm not going back.
Okay, we can talk about this later off stream.
Yeah.
Queen Bee, what about you? Like, where's your favorite multiverse spot have you been?
Oh well, this is embarrassing. I haven't really traveled much.
Oh, wait, what? Why is that?
Well, because well, honestly, this Hero Island is the first time I've been outside my dimension. Until few couple weeks ago, I had no idea parallel dimension were a thing. I found out from Jaden.
Okay, so then like, but your dimension has to be like big, right? It's like a whole universe, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like, what's the coolest place inside of your dimension?
Hmm. I mean, I haven't really traveled that much. I've gone camping a few times.
Oh, I mean,
That
that
was
sounds pretty
nice.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who else is in this chat right now?
Oh,
Who haven't I
I
asked?
see that feedback just called in. Hi, feedback.
Feedback.
Hey guys, this is feedback calling in from the shit ass end of the jungle. How's it going?
We're pretty chill over here in the losers lounge, just chilling.
Is that
I
an
think
official name? Because that seems derogatory.
No,
and I don't want to end up.
that's what
fine.
Booth started calling it last year when her team got put in it early.
I drank a lot of
Hey.
carrot soda.
Hey, is Gord Lord over there somewhere?
Not in the room with us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, when you see him, tell him I said A, GG, and B, ha.
Wow.
Phantom, Phantom, were you expecting me to just like to make fun of you while I was in here, or?
Oh no. Why would you make fun of me? I thought we were friends.
No, we're definitely friends. I just don't know if like it was cool to show up and say hi.
No.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad you're here. It's nice to get to talk to you again.
Are you the one who knocked Phantom out of the competition?
Yeah, I'm Steel Spectre.
Hi, nice to meet you, you son of a bitch.
That's par for course. Yeah, that feels right.
Feedback. Don't be
That
mean.
seems awfully rude, considering this is a wholly about the spirit of competition.
Yeah,
Spirit.
I'm just being
hear it because me and Phantom are in this, and
I
yeah.
I don't
So-
get it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I like the pen.
So,
it's a
feedback's not a
because
real
we're ghosting.
ghost.
No,
Sorry,
it's
Phantom.
fine. I'm not actually mad. No, it's cool. We can get back to it. Don't worry about it.
Are you okay? Feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, Disco
how-
just thought I was actually mad.
How are you doing on that in the
Sure.
dark in the puzzle game?
Well, it's actually going better than I thought it would because Disco's actually chill as hell. Yeah, no, we've been just sending each other music. I just introduced Disco to the Wu-Tang Clan, and obviously that's going great.
See, the most important thing about March Masksness is making friends with your competition.
The real March Masksness was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, I've heard that.
I mean, is that not true? Because
I have found it to
Oh,
be
no,
true.
no, it's...
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
mean-
familiar with this who is this person other person I keep hearing talking?
You mean
Oh.
Dave Atlas? Or
Yeah, no, hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Feedback. I'm part of Team Otherware.
It is a pleasure to
Is that
make
our
your
name now?
acquaintance.
Yeah, I guess it seems to be what everyone's been calling us in this competition. I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, it seems thematically appropriate for everything. So, I feel like if we had to like put like a narrative serialization of our adventures, that would be a good title for it.
why would we do that?
I
mean-
know, it seems like things the cool kids
I
are
think
doing.
people would be interested.
Lots of people in this competition seem pretty seem to care a lot about their branding in a way kind of similar to
Yes.
how Rain's team did. You know what I mean?
It's
I was about to say, we have Rain literally on our team.
Yeah, but Rain doesn't do that anymore, as far as I'm aware.
Maybe he
it's
will
not-
once we stick in one dimension for a little bit.
So
it's okay.
Yeah, sorry, Dame Atlas.
It's not entirely uncommon for there to be stories for the public about heroes. It's been a tradition that goes all the way back to classic fairy tales and stories about grand knights.
Yeah, and I think several of us grew up seeing the Vanguard action figures in the store.
I feel like that's a dimension specific thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Who's Vanguard?
For us, yeah.
Is
Oh,
is
Vanguard
Vanguard
is,
anything like Axiom?
I have no point of reference.
What's Axiom like?
It's Axiom is one of the grand heroes of Apex City. I believe it's a name that's passed down a few times, but
Yeah, Vanguard's kind of similar. He's the big name hero in Rancho Pasillo. He's sort of the big legacy figure. He's the kind of guy who flies around and is like, now remember, heroes don't do drugs, haha, and whatnot.
Also, feedback. You have to.
Yeah.
Well, I never mentioned this, so I don't know why you would have to remember this. But in my dimension, my home dimension, superheroes aren't really a big thing.
Yeah, no, you have said that actually.
I have?
the fact that
Oh.
That's why. Yeah, you were talking about the fact that you don't actually have superpowers. Everything you have is tech based, and that's kind of why.
Well, no, I mean that's not why I don't have superpowers. It's just in my dimension, the idea of superheroics is not as popular anymore because there's not really crime or supervillains.
Hmm.
There's
Wait,
no real need for them.
Wait, Phantom.
I also.
Yes.
Sorry,
Are-
yeah, good. Yeah,
Oh,
you go.
that sounds idyllic.
Yeah, are we? Wait. You almost beat me with like tech stuff.
Oh yeah. All my powers are text-based. I have a cloaking device that turns me invisible, and my anti-grav pack allows me to float and to essentially anything I touch becomes weightless.
Wait. Is everybody tech based on this one? Like in here?
No,
well, I have
No.
no.
Oh no, it's on me.
I don't have any technology. I have like armor, but it is more of a traditional, just like a plate mail.
Oh, it's like just straight up armor.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I may have like a flashy outfit that makes it look like my stuff is tech, and I have tech that enhances my powers, but no, the dubstep's all me.
What is dubstep?
Oh,
Uh,
I am
boy,
unfamiliar.
another person
Oh,
to
no.
teach music
do
to.
you have?
oh no.
Oh my god. No, Disco, it's fine. She just doesn't know what dubstep is.
You will have to forgive me. I have learned the world has
it's a-
changed in the years since I am currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a genre of music that is very mechanical, very electronic, and very bass heavy.
I understand.
If you ever meet Feedback in person, I'm sure he can demonstrate with his powers what it sounds like for you.
Oh, absolutely. I will bring the wub wubs. Also, I haven't met the other person I keep hearing in this call. I've heard the name Queen Bee tossed around though.
Oh, hello.
Hi, you're
Nice
also
to
still
see
in the
another. Nice
competition.
to meet another performer.
Oh hell yeah, no. Between me, the Get Up Noise, Disco, and you, there is way more of us than I thought there were. I feel like we need to meet up and fight some music-based crimes sometime or something.
Oh yes. Oh, we need to bring in Elementum. He's an amazing drummer.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we need a percussion section for real.
Now it makes me more worried because I'm competing against Elementum, and now I know that they're much, much cooler than I thought that they were.
Hey, you beat Phantom. That's actually credit for you, because Phantom's rad as hell.
Aw, thank you.
Well, thanks again, guys, for having me over. I should probably keep working on this door, though.
Yes.
Well, thank you for
And-
coming. Pleasure to have you.
Yeah, for sure.
It was great meeting you.
Nice
Make
meeting
sure
as
you
well.
don't give your door the credit card information it is asking for.
Oh,
Or at least that is
yeah.
what I've heard some of these doors are asking for.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
when Boom came on, she was telling us all about how her door was asking for her mother's credit card information, and then she kept demonstrating the sound the door was making as she tried to enter stuff into it.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
been
like,
my experience.
my door is definitely not doing that. Are we sure we're in the same competition right now?
I believe you
I feel
are.
like you have to be.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, wish me luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good
and I'll
luck.
catch you later.
For sure. Steel Phantom forever. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
You have a unit name now, Phantom?
I mean, yeah, we workshopped it when we were talking in the jungle back during, the first round. Why is that weird?
No, it's
I don't
precious.
think so.
It's actually
I
it's
see
not
how you
weird.
two
It's just
became.
adorable.
Sorry. I see how you two became such good friends so fast.
Oh man, no, I'm trying my best to get the store open while also trying to maintain a presence that gets folks rallying around me, because I have found that getting people to pay attention to you has a direct impact on how well you do in this competition, which is weird, but I'm into it.
Oh yeah.
No, like
Oops.
I've been channeling my inner pro wrestler and trying to cut promos just as much as possible.
Yeah.
Well, I feel this is something similar happens in my world, because as far as I know, I'm magic. Like I think super idols are just magic, and I think we feed off our audience somehow, like not in
Like
a
a
bad way.
vampire.
That's not what I meant, but I mean I cannot completely read out. I think we give back.
Hey, Phantom, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. I love questions,
What is it
except
with
for
you-
when I don't.
What is it with you? What is it with you and vampires?
I just think they're cool. What? What? Is there a problem?
No, you've just brought them up several times in the past in our private conversations.
Why are you revealing our private conversations? Feedback. I keep almost calling you by your actual name.
Because it's funny.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
vampires are really cool.
Phantom, you have to use people's code names and not their normal names when we're in public. Just I know that Feedback and I are the only people that really care about this, but we really do.
It's
I
true.
mean, no one else
I do
share
have.
their
People don't need
names.
to know that my name is. I was coming up with a joke, but I lost it. Anyway,
I was
Queen
worried you
Bee,
were
what is
about to
your
say your name on our stream, no
Queen Bee,
less.
what is? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's not do that. Queen Bee, what is your strategy for getting through your door?
Well, I've been trying to send my bees inside the mechanism, but so far they haven't been able to turn the thing. So I'm trying to figure out the glyphs. It's not going that well, to be honest.
I wish we could help you, but I think that would be cheating.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
that would
believe
be
it would be
terrible.
against the spirit of the competition.
That is true. But
Yeah, that seems like that's not ideal.
I'm trying to. I've been walking all over the gate, seeing if it maybe looking at it from a different perspective can help.
Well, there's something to that. I've been using my sound powers to try and resonate different parts of the machine and trying to kind of reverse engineer it from what I'm figuring out from that. And honestly, the conversations I've had with Phantom and Cat have really helped get me into the sort of headspace for working on tech like this.
I'm glad you understood some of the things I've said to you. I feel like sometimes I start talking about technology and it gets more and more complicated, and people start looking at me funny like I'm speaking a different language, but I think it's all pretty simple.
It's not at all simple, but I did pick up a thing or two.
Oh, that's good.
It might be more simple for you because you have been like living a life with this technology far longer than I have. I mean I'm not gonna lie. I designed my outfit, all the LEDs, the speakers, the readouts, and everything. I know a thing or two about electronics. That's spoiler. That's kind of what I do in my real life job. But don't go googling me. But yeah, no, it's I knew a little bit about enough that kind of stuff to sort of keep up with what you're saying. You have someone else. Is someone else calling in? I'm getting some weird feedback. No pun intended.
Whenever you're ready.
Awkward silence.
It's fine, it's fine.
Hello?
I almost heard you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to
Hello.
our stream.
Hello. How's it going?
So bees is a very interesting tactic there, Queen Bee. I would not have thought of sending insects into the device, but then again, that's not my power set, so obviously that wouldn't have sprung to mind.
Well, I mean, when you have a hammer, if it's a data or dancing at the gate, then that doesn't really work. I'm honestly a little worried about my adversary. They seem like,
Adversary? Who are you up
oh yeah,
against?
spell shock.
Oh,
Not not familiar with that.
I'm not familiar either, but I've gathered they know magic, like actual spells. So
Oh yeah, no. I've seen some of the magic stuff Mystic can do, and that's that stuff can be remarkably intense and badass. So if you have anything like that, that's rad.
Yeah, intense is certainly a word for it.
yeah.
I am genuinely surprised that this warlock punk got one up on you.
well, You know, if you've
Oh.
looked at his brief, it literally says that he has infinite power, and I guess overwhelming sorcery doesn't compete against that. Although I guess I technically gave him a run for his money with being only like 2%, 2 percentage points off difference from him, but whatever.
Oh yeah,
Just
it was
one
a very
flag
close call from
difference.
what I gather.
No, you should have won that round. Honestly, I feel like you were robbed.
Well,
And for anyone listening at home, yes, I'm biased. What of it?
I mean, yeah, it sucks that you were kicked out too. It's a shame. I think Cass the only one of us who's not really upset about losing. But that's Cat for you.
yeah. I
At
think
least I
she's
get
a little
to.
disappointed, but
Yeah,
but
I'm surprised she lost. Her opponent didn't seem that impressive. No offense to Lady Death.
I mean, her name is Lady Death, so that alone is interesting. Disco's been telling me a bit about Lady Death.
Okay. Oh.
I'm surprised the motorcycle worked as well as it did in the jungle, honestly.
you know, there was a surprising variety of terrain in the main part of the island, so I guess maybe there were parts where the trees were a little bit sparse and the motorcycle helped, I guess.
I was mostly just flinging myself using my sonic powers, like a kind of like a jump pack, and I only hit a few trees, so it went okay.
Well, okay, so
I'm hearing that static again.
yeah, so we have a new voice joining the call.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope
Oh,
it's okay that we hijacked the streaming equipment.
I mean, we left it here.
for us,
I
or
mean,
just
Hero Island is a complicated place.
Hmm.
Oh, the
fascinating.
voice of the authority is on, I see.
Well, you didn't think this was going to go unnoticed.
Well, everyone,
Uh,
please welcome our special guest, the March Masksness Commissioner. Yay!
Look, I was just calling in. I wasn't aware that of any other business. I was just told, hey, call this number at this time.
We have not given any advice that was useful to any of the competitors still competing in the match.
yeah, we're not helping them at all. You can't.
If
Listen,
anything,
you
we're
leave
distracting
Peck
some of
around,
them.
Quite the opposite, yes. I feel
like,
hampered.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, Disco and I call the ceasefire
I'm
for
just
while I'm
going
on the
for-
call.
Oh, hey, can I ask you a question, Commissioner?
Sure.
Where did you get the dinosaurs?
The dinosaurs live on the island all the time.
Oh, they're probably not happy that we were there.
On the island. Always.
Feedback.
Could you
That makes it hard for people to understand what other people are saying.
wait? So,
That's
like,
fair.
did you find the island with the dinosaur and thought to hold a competition there, or?
Hero Island is an old island. It was once, I don't know if you've noticed, but it is currently broken into smaller pieces, which makes it perfect for holding a competition, a staged competition. But it was once a full island, and before whatever forces broke the island, when it was whole, it was inhabited by dinosaurs, and continues to be in varying degrees.
Interesting. So, how hard was it to get all the flags on all those dinosaurs?
We largely left that up to the reptilites who have a way with dinosaurs.
The Reptilites?
Yes, you haven't probably met them yet, but you will.
That's a little ominous.
Ominous.
They live on the
Okay.
island. They're
Oh.
caretakers.
Are they
Well,
mad
what I
that we're
heard
here?
is
No, they're heavily invested in the competition.
no, well, the way I hear it, they're part of the competition. We have to learn their martial art if we move on to the next round.
Yeah,
Do we?
not the next round, but the one following that.
Oh yeah, something like that. In any case, I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually ready for that round. I have been. My body is a weapon. That's overstating it. I'm sorry.
But
I
you're
mean-
a trained fighter.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Feedback.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been training in Muay Thai. I've been training in BJJ. I've been training because the powers I have are great and all, but they're not gonna win me a fight on their own. I can't just rely on that. Like the amazing Arachna Man, he doesn't just use his arachnid powers. He builds all these gadgets and he trains to fight. It's a mix of things that you need and to have that edge. And I think I have that edge. Sorry, I cut a promo there.
I might need to ask you about your training
I love
regimen
this energy.
after we are done here.
Oh, absolutely.
How do you think the competition's going?
Me?
Yes, you.
I think it's going fantastically. I think we have seen a phenomenon. Typically, the competition is held on the um the normal grounds, and so it was an interesting choice to choose to come and do a location for this tournament instead of the normal place. But we got everyone here successfully, and nobody got lost in the jungle, to my knowledge. And people are hard at work on the next challenge, and I think that the dangers here are interesting and provide a unique spin on the competition format.
Hmm. And I don't know if you're in charge of this, but I think I want to thank you or whoever is involved in having a place for those of us who are out of the competition to stay while the rest of our team compete.
It's important to us that competitors have the ability to well, typically the competition happens in an extra dimensional plane, and so it's important for us to provide a location for everyone to stay, since they typically can't leave until the end of the tournament. And so we have sort of just gotten into the habit of providing long-term housing.
Yeah, for teams like ours, it's really important to us that we can all be in the same dimension at once. So we're very grateful of the chance to stay here. I am seeing a
Yeah,
question. Sorry, continue.
No, go ahead. I want to hear the question.
Oh, I'm seeing a question from the chat that says, now I'm reading the chat here. These are not my words. I wonder if the commissioner has anything to say about the questions coming up about the ethics of the event.
I think that the event is highly ethical.
Okay, thank you.
It's important to treat young heroes with respect and as an end in and of themselves, rather than uh, sidekicks or something lesser than a full hero. And so we at March Masksness choose to treat the young heroes with uh, as competent sentient actors. And uh, the dinosaurs are being well treated. The reptilites are seeing to that. And so I haven't heard any complaints.
Oh, I thought I heard this radio show playing that was talking about how, you know, maybe the ethics of having a bunch of young heroes on an island full of dinosaurs wasn't the best, especially because some of us are pretty young. But, you know, that's words from other people.
I mean, while it's true that people have asked about the ethics, the actual young heroes haven't really don't really seem to mind. I'm not saying this makes it right, but it should be taken into account.
And if there were ever an incident where a hero was in trouble or needed assistance, the island is full of heroes.
That is true.
So wait, you don't have any sort of enforcement to take care of that for us? You're counting on the competition for these people to protect them?
Well, no, there are there are other officials and members of the March Masksness staff who are on location, as well as all of the Reptilites who live on the island and serve as its caretakers. So they know the island much better than anyone else could. And should there ever be real trouble, should there be any trouble with the island or the environment, should anything, well, nothing like that would ever happen. Shouldn't worry about that. They can help anyone who needs assistance.
Okay, well,
I should
remind me
probably
to
get
stay
back to work in a
vigilant.
second here. Sorry to interrupt you there, Mystic. I should probably get back to work on my door. Disco is staring pointedly at her watch, so.
All right. Good
Well,
luck.
Pleasure.
Feedback.
break leg,
It
you
was
can do
lovely
it.
to meet you, Queen Bee. May I make one last statement to the audience before I go?
Of course.
Have a second to
Most
cut a
obvious.
promo, if you will. All right. So, Team Otherware, this is our first year in this competition. This is our first time showing up at March Masksness. This is our first time showing everyone what we're capable of. Mystic was within 1 or 2 points of taking on a veteran.
No,
Phantom,
it was also Warlock's first time.
oh, well, let me start over. Fuck.
Sorry.
Oh my god, my rhythm! You ruined it! All right. Okay. Let me. So this is Team Otherware's first time in this competition. This is our first time showing all of you what we're capable of. And several of us may not have moved on from round one, but we definitely showed why we're here. Mystic was within 2 points of taking it in one of the tightest competitions in the game. Cat took on Lady Death and came within inches of victory. Lady Death, a veteran of the competition and a veteran hero. Ryan and I, we made it to round two, and I am running one of the closest races in round two. Team Otherware, we are proving why we belong not only in this competition, but in superhero world in general. This is not just my moment. I've been saying it this whole competition. This is my moment to show you all why I belong. This is my moment to earn everything that I've said. This is my moment to back up all the talk. This is not just my moment. This is our moment. Team Otherware, we've only just started. Feedback out.
You know, I'm okay if it's not my moment.
Your friend is quite a fluent, speaks very well and highly of all of you.
Yeah, he does. He's pretty cool.
Love the energy.
Yeah, he's very
I
good
prefer-
at keeping us pumped up. Or
I would prefer to
moving.
stay out of the limelight, you know, as much as I can.
yeah.
But I admire his belief in all of us.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, he's doing very well. I think he can make it through round two. So, good vibes to him. Hopefully he wins. uh,
Well, the most I can wish for is a second place. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
I
Queen Bee,
love that
maybe
confidence,
you
Queen
can
Bee.
end up facing him later on in the competition.
Well, that would be interesting. We'll see. I think us super idols are gonna be We may not have the same fighting experience many of you have, but we know what we're doing, and we know how to put on a show.
So how let me ask you then, how do you feel about the upcoming round that is actually combat based?
I mean, I've done I've done a little dance fighting, and I think I can hold my own.
Well, all right. Nice.
And to be fair, I believe it's the fourth round. It's not actually a fight. It's a
Mhm.
show of competence.
Oh.
Oh, well then, I think I'm not gonna have any problem.
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual text of it, and it is in round 4, our heroes will meet with the reptilites, caretakers of Hero Island, and learn their martial art. The heroes who demonstrate the greatest command of their martial style will move on. Heroes must connect with their teacher to truly learn and find success here. So you just gotta make a connection with your teacher.
It's
I mean,
more it's more a test of how well you can connect with other people and learn from them.
well, I think if I can connect with bees, I can connect with a lizard.
Yeah.
Sounds fair?
I have confidence in you.
Phantom, you're such a sweetie.
Oh, thank you. People say that a lot. So I guess it must be true.
I agree.
Aw. Well, some people say that a lot. Some people don't say that about me at all. I won't name any names. Clint.
Yeah, he's not here right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
How did he get out of competing?
I think he bribed someone.
He claims that he said, if you let me commentate, uh, I will gladly not compete, or something like that.
Well,
He
We would
claims that.
never
I'm sorry?
we would never force anyone to compete.
Yeah, and I definitely don't think he wanted to compete, which is fine.
It also seems like maybe he didn't even have to negotiate because there's only 64 slots.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to bother him about it.
I mean, if you are a person who is highly confident that you are a hero, then maybe you don't need to compete.
Oh. I
Oh.
mean, I don't know if that's true about Quit. No offense. I will bother him about it though.
Now, I must ask, because previously you had issues saying people's names, but you do keep referring to your friend here as Quint.
Well, his real name is the quintessential hero, and that's just what he goes by. He doesn't have a hero name, like me.
Yeah, he explicitly didn't want to have a code name.
Yeah, so he's just Quint.
That that is very it is a wise decision. I think a lot of things get lost in having a grand name that people can point to when really it's not necessarily about that. It's about doing the right thing and being a hero.
Being
Yes.
So, Commissioner, how are the themes for the different rounds decided?
um it's a complicated process that every year we bring together the commissioners' coalition, and there are five-ish general pillars that we find most heroes across most universes use to judge themselves, and we select from those pillars. At, we randomize them so that we're not judging heroes sort of in the same way every year. We want to mix it up a little bit.
Hmm.
And then we, from there, build out a competition to test heroes on those pillars, and then we reach out to either our local groundskeeping staff, or in this case the Reptilites, to help us build out the physical aspects of whatever we need, and make sure it's safe and that the test is going to be thorough. And then we reach out to uh, organize the rest of the competition.
Oh, look who decided to join us.
Look at that, just walking right in here. Hello. We might
We're
have
just
just been
talking about
talking
you.
about you a little bit.
Might not surprise.
Hold on, I gotta turn up your mic. Alright, there you go.
Quinn,
Uh,
what's up? Welcome.
I just came back from the Fanta bar. I've tried 16 flavors to date.
it's like speed running through dimensions with all the different flavors. You know,
You
because
have
every dimension,
no idea.
you know, for people who maybe haven't traveled dimensions, it's like a joke because every dimension has like different popular flavors. But anyway.
So, I can't believe you didn't like the corn flavor. Not corn, the carrot.
Orange soda should be orange.
The carrots are orange, Quinn.
Well, but
What
orange
other
soda,
color would it be?
orange flavor makes sense.
What color should it be then?
Well,
Tell me.
it's just not what you expect to find with orange soda. That's all.
They're different shades of orange. You can tell them apart.
Wait, which one is the lighter one and which is the darker one?
The carrot is darker.
Oh, okay.
But Quinn, I don't know if you've met the others here. This is Dame Atlas. She competed last year.
Hi, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. So this is the heroic Quint I've heard so much about.
I
I
don't
know
think
about
any of us
heroic.
have called him that.
The commissioner implied that if you think of yourself as a hero, you don't need to compete. Also, the commissioner is here with us, as you can see, and on the call with us is Queen Bee, who's still competing.
Why, hello?
Hello.
Shouldn't we be playing with those runes or whatever that's going on? Do you really have time to be chatting with us?
I do. They're, I mean, those rooms are still gonna be there in a few minutes.
Yeah, she still has like 2.5 or day and a half left to figure it out, right? So
Yeah, missed a few other people. We had Boom in here. We had Seal Spectre, the one who knocked me out of the competition. Feedback was here briefly.
I'm guessing he called in too.
Yeah.
yep, he was he's very hyped, trying to get everybody hyped up.
He seems to be good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just been chilling here in the very comfortable hotel. Boom was one of the people who was particularly sounded like she was particularly tired of camping, but either she'll win again very soon, which will be nice, or she'll lose and get to hang out here with us, which will also be
Yeah.
nice. So
She sounded like she kind of wanted to lose because she wanted to, have a bed and a shower.
yeah, and she's up against her friend, so that would be Sailfish, the 12-year-old that's still in the competition.
I will say that while the extra dimensional space that travels with the competition, which is where we are, I assume, uh, is very nice, and it is excellent that the multi drink machine comes with us. Uh, Even that many flavors of Fanta do eventually get old.
What's your favorite flavor of Fanta?
I'm personally a fan of bitter water Fanta.
Oh.
I've tried that. It's not really my thing.
It's an acquired taste.
Interesting.
What is your favorite so far, Quinn?
There's one that was called, I think, Malort. I'm not really sure what that is, but it has a very
Whoa.
distinctive flavor.
Malort.
Oh, brave new world.
Quinn, I'm pretty sure Malort is alcoholic, isn't
Well,
it?
this is Malort Fanta, though.
So is it like alcohol flavored?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not drunk.
Well, there are candies that are named pina colada flavored. I suppose it's probably just like that.
Well, that's good. I don't think any of us should be drinking. And I don't think there would be alcohol here for any of us teens to get into. Right, Commissioner?
We would not approve of that.
We do have several delinquents and some reformed villains here. Maybe someone smuggled some in.
Well, I think we have enough tropical fruit to make our own.
You know, I've never tried to ferment my own alcohol. Maybe that's something I should try.
Quint.
For science.
For science. All right. Well,
I would
if it's for...
want to try to make mead.
That's honey alcohol, right?
Yes.
I feel like you should have a knack for that.
Well, if I make some, I'll make sure to set a bottle aside for you.
Oh, please. Listen, if you're going to do anything scientific, I need to be there to observe.
There
Of
is
course.
supposed to be a dance party at the concluding events of March Masksness. Maybe we can bring our experiments there.
Yeah, Boom was telling us that Beep Boop is organizing it. So
That sounds about right. They're on the same team, right?
I think so.
I think so. They're with the Pip, I think. I've seen some of their work.
Well, I guess when we get to the dance party, we'll see what happens.
Phantom was saying that we should drag our team to it, but I think most people will come.
You gonna dance, Quint?
I don't think you guys could handle that.
I think we could. I would love to see you dance.
Oh, come on.
Well, it'll be fun, I think. I mean, I'm not good at dancing, but I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I hope that's okay, Commissioner, that there'll be a teen dance party in the jungle. I guess you're fighting out this way.
I don't think we could ever find fault in young heroes wanting to enjoy themselves.
All
As
right.
long as you're
And we
being
have
safe.
2 super DJs.
yeah, we definitely have music at the very least.
Yeah.
Just watch out for dinosaurs.
I mean,
Yep.
they could come too if they want.
They may go back to hibernating now that the competition has moved on.
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't
The
know. I'd love to see a T-Rex breakdancing.
one of the competitors I
Perhaps
met.
I should. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna
My
say,
apologies.
one of the competitors I met in the jungle during round one, Wild Thing, she actually was. She had a dinosaur friend that almost acted like a pet around her. It was really nice. I don't know if they have parted ways since then.
Interesting.
Befriending the dinosaurs was not something that we had expected would happen. It is always this is one of the things that I enjoy about organizing and commissioning young hero tournaments is that you are always surprising us.
That's one way to put it.
It is.
Well,
Well,
I look forward to it. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that's one of the good parts of the open-ended types of competitions March Madness supports is that there seems to be a lot of different ways to solve any of the problems presented.
Historically, the earlier March Madness tournaments focused highly on pitting the young heroes against each other, which found them in direct competition in a sort of more violent way, which we didn't like, and it wasn't helping us find the it wasn't helping us find the best young heroes, and so we sort of shifted the focus.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't want to have to, at least early on, directly fight my opponent, so I'm glad I didn't have to do that.
I think that would have been a fun match to watch, though. You and Warlock?
I watch it from how far away?
I mean, I'm safe here in the hotel, so
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know if I would want to fight Zero Spectre. He seemed pretty cool. Although maybe I. And I'm not really much of a big fan of actually fighting people. It's much easier if you take them by surprise and they don't know that you're there at all.
I mean, you're kind of good at that.
Yes. Yes, I am.
But that
No
was the
one's caught. Sorry.
go ahead.
No one's caught me yet.
That's the point, though, is that we found that purely fighting skills is not the only way to judge the measure of a young hero.
That's true, and I couldn't fight Elliot if I wanted to. They're just too sweet.
Oh, so there are, let's see, still 32 heroes left in the competition, and somehow they're going to get narrowed down to just two facing off against each other in uh, the semifinals, which we haven't talked about yet on our stream, uh, which I am reading the text for right now. The semifinals, heroes will journey to the inner island. They will be given a crystal key to let them access the island core. They must spend 2 nights in the wilderness protecting their key from the nightmares there. Heroes who are vigilant guardians will find success there. What are the nightmares in the middle of the island?
That is definitely one of the riskier portions of the competition. The young heroes will be given a crystal key, which, after a period of time, will allow them to unlock the inner island. Um, but for the 2 days that they have to spend on that outer ring, they must protect it from the creatures and things that live in the island. The closer you get to the center of the island, uh, it becomes more dangerous, to be fair. One of the reasons why the reptilites are positioned where they are is so that they can be close. And then the nights in that section of the island are risky.
Well, that's quite nightmarish. And, well, seeing as I will be missing sleep soon, I should probably get my beauty sleep in now. This has been truly a wonderful evening, but it's time for me to retire.
Thank you so much for coming, Queen Bee. It was a pleasure to have you.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I hope we meet again soon.
Yeah, hopefully one day.
Well, hopefully not too soon, because that would mean you'd be over here in the hotel.
Oh yeah, no. Well, have a great evening.
Good luck with the
Night.
competition.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Toodles.
Have a good night. Well, we'll see her at the dance party at least, so.
Yeah. I'm sure watching her and her team dance is going to be a delight.
I wonder if they'll challenge anyone to a dance fight or battle, whatever. I wonder if they'll
What if they-
challenge anyone to a dance battle.
Oh, what if they challenge one of us? I don't.
Well, you
I
said
don't know
you
how
love
well-
Go for it,
dancing,
Phantom.
right?
I do
I have
like
faith in
dancing.
you.
What, me?
Yeah.
You've never seen me dance.
Phantom versus Rhythmics.
Yeah, just Phantom. I'm not gonna be involved. I'll just be cheering for you on the side.
Well, just me? Hold on a sec.
Maybe
mean,
you
we
convince Rain to do it with you.
I'm sure I could. Chris, I mean, oh no. Wayne. I didn't say another name. Probably join me.
I don't know. None of us are as quite as light on our feet as you.
I mean, I'm not on my feet much. Is that a floating joke?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I
You
mean,
could
I guess
say-
I could.
Dance like no one can see you.
You want me to dance? I could dance invisible, but then I think I would lose because no one would see me.
That is a risk you take.
That is only if they presume you are bad at dancing.
I guess I could give it a try. I could dance.
Commissioner, do we have access to like thermal goggles or anything of the sort here at the hotel that we can borrow?
I'm sure some could be provided.
Excellent.
Quint, are you just gonna keep spying on the competitors like you did for round 1?
Oh, I thought the
Not
thermal goggles
spying if
were
I'm
for
commentating.
me.
Oh.
I'm just so that Phantom can't hide their moves from us.
You want to see my moves, Quinn?
Interesting.
Anyways, Dave Alice, are you going to be joining the dance party?
I do not believe I will be doing so, no.
Shame.
Oh well. So, am I correct in believing that the upcoming rounds are slightly shorter than the rounds before them?
Each round is progressively shorter as we increase the time strain on the competitors. I believe the next round is 5 days, and then 4 days, and then 3 days, and then 2.
Alright, so looking at the text for the description of the final round, 2 remaining heroes will need to make their way to the mountain, up the mountain in the island core. The island core is inhabited by the most dangerous dinosaurs on Hero Island. The mountain itself is held above ground by cosmic energies threatening to rip it apart. That sounds really intense.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun time.
It is that.
A fun time?
Dangerous.
Oh.
I'm really excited to find out who is going to be in that final round. I mean, it would be.
Once the heroes make their way to the center of the island, to the top of that the mountain held aloft by cosmic energies, they will find atop the mountain two masters of the reptilite art, and whoever is the first to defeat one in combat, uh, after reaching the top of the mountain, will be the person who is uh, the champion.
So there will be combat after all.
Correct.
I was thinking that maybe it was some kind of weird art. Like, I'm imagining Warlock up on that mountain painting a Bob Ross scene, and it's kind of amazing.
That is a strategy that you could have employed.
Well, maybe you should suggest that to him. Maybe he'll actually do it, Clint.
I don't know if Warlock paints, though.
Maybe he does. We don't know a lot about Warlock.
We don't. He does seem to be an interesting competitor.
I like his sense of style.
Like a person that wears a cloak.
Oh, yeah.
You two should definitely switch cloaks at some point while we're here.
You think he would let me?
I mean, I could see it happen.
Yeah, I mean, if he loses, or I guess if I meet him at some other point somehow, it's definitely worth a shot.
Yeah, you think a guy like that would go to the dance party?
I don't know. He could. Maybe he has some secret dance moves.
I could see him going and just staying in the corner. That seems his style.
That's relatable. Maybe I'd meet him in the corner.
Yeah, it seems like that corner's a little too crowded.
It's okay, no one were able to see me, so they wouldn't know. Although that means people might, like, accidentally step on me. Or, like, walk into me. Huh. I guess if I float high
Rhythmically
enough.
bump into you.
If I float high enough up, no one would be able to do that unless they were awesome.
Well, I think there's a lot of people here that can fly.
Yeah, but would they just be flying like normal at the dance party, or do you think they'd be on the ground?
Are you
know, what are
implying that
you
your
gonna
floating
do?
is weird?
I mean, Yes. Yes, I know it's weird, okay? But it's my thing. Shut up, Quinn.
I mean, I didn't say it.
Listen, how am I supposed to be a ghost if I don't float?
Ask Steel Spectre.
Yeah, you know what? I will.
So I saw that recently, the March Masksness official Twitter revealed that there is an actual trophy for this competition.
There is,
I
and
did
it holds
see
with
that.
it
It's very sweet.
a great power.
A great
Wait,
power.
it's a magical trophy?
Well, it carries with it the respect of the competition.
Oh. Well,
And
that's
since it is
interesting.
a competition across multiple universes, it can be useful to be the champion.
Oh. It's fascinating.
Interesting. I'm
I wish I
also
could see this. Do you think I could see the trophy before it's given to the competitor?
Don't let Phantom near it. They will steal it.
I'm not gonna steal it. I just want to look at it.
Phantom
The trophy
is a thief.
The trophy is well protected.
I'm not a thief. Name one thing I've stolen.
Let's see. There is your anti-grav pack, that invisibility cloak that you're wearing. What else? I mean, you kind of stole that book. But
You
we're gonna
helped me
we're
with
gonna put it
that.
back. We're gonna put it back.
You helped me steal that, okay?
Yeah, you
I
two
used my
stole that
library card.
book, gave it to me. I'm the one that left the dimension with it. So technically, I also stole that book.
It was a joint effort, Quinn. You can say whatever you want, but you helped me steal it.
I am all right with saying Junie stole it.
Hey, shh. We're on live stream here.
It's fine. It's not like that.
Do you think the library is listening to March Masksness?
No.
I believe your friend's problem is with using a name.
Yeah, anyway,
Oh yeah.
nobody think about it too hard. Moving on. So that trophy actually lights up, which is pretty cool. Who made it?
We have a dedicated trophy smith, and to customize the trophy for every year a little bit. This year, we did, in fact, the trophy smith was able to capture some of the cosmic energies that rended the island apart inside the trophy itself, which does have the effect of making it glow.
That's fascinating. Maybe I can talk to the trophy maker. See how they did it.
So is this one of those things where if that trophy breaks, it's going to destroy the dimension or anything like that?
Don't believe so, but I should
Oh.
definitely check on that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
an question.
It feels like it should get one of those California warnings. This trophy known to the state of California to destroy dimensions.
I don't know that the trophy is known to the state of California.
You'd be surprised.
Well, maybe it will be if Feedback or Rain win it and take it home to California.
Yeah.
So, we are reaching nearly 2 hours of this stream, so I'm thinking that now is probably a good time to start wrapping up. Thank you so much, Dame Atlas, for coming to talk to us. Very cool to have a hero here from a different time, let alone a different dimension.
Of course, it was a pleasure to be here, and I believe quite a few competitors this year are possibly fit that same description.
Yeah, like your friends.
Yes. Them and others.
Thank you also, Commissioner, for calling in.
Not a problem.
I'm sorry I stole some of the tech that was lying around to make this broadcast.
The competition is more than just the competition. We often use equipment that is lying around to see if we can help heroes fulfill themselves. And
Hello?
it's another sort of competition.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we wrap up, I brought sodas for everyone. I
Ooh.
think this is black pepper Fanta.
Oh,
Figure we can give it a shot.
okay.
Sure. I'm willing to give it a try.
Sure.
You gonna join us, Commissioner?
Alright, I'll try
The
it.
soda?
I'm sure they've had it before, am I right? Thank you for doing this with me, Phantom. I did something to occupy my time with from the quote-unquote losers lounge, and
Yeah.
it's nice to have you come in too, Quint.
Sure, it was a blast.
Thank you for bringing us this very interesting soda.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Soda.
It's very aromatic.
It smells interesting.
There are no losers in the March Masksness tournament. There are only early competitors in the next year's competition.
All right. I mean, it would be fun to come next year, so if I get invited, I'll probably say yes.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, this is, I mean, it's stressful, but it's a little bit less stressful than like running for your life between alternate dimensions. So,
I mean, I'm having fun here.
Of course you are, Clint.
okay, well, and also, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that tuned in for the stream or whether you're listening to the VOD. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Queen Bee, um, to Boom, to Steel Spectre, to
Yeah.
Feedback. I tried to link most of their podcast Twitters in the text chat, so give that a scroll. Um, I definitely got Steel Spectre's podcast wrong at first, but that's okay because JPG is also on that podcast. So definitely worth checking that out. Um, yeah, so I'm Mystic. You can find me on Otherware Pod, as well as Phantom and Quint and Feedback. So thanks so much, everyone. Let's toast some interesting flavored soda at the end of this as well. And make
Yeah.
sure you check out the hashtag March Masksness tag on Twitter. I will be linking the VOD there after. I think I'm going to make it a highlight so that it'll be a little bit longer lived than just past broadcast. Um, yeah, so thank you so much, everyone. I hope everyone had a good time. This was really fun. I will be tweeting about the next one. I'm going to try to plan it in advance. If you are listening to this and you are on a Masked AP, please contact me. I would love to have you on one of these streams. We might be playing a video game for one of these later on, or we can just do another just chatting. Just depends on who wants to be involved. So thank you so much, everyone.
Good night.
All right. Good night. I'm gonna actually hit stop now. Good night, everyone.
Night.